One of the things I really liked about this was the sense of humour in it.
Yes.
Is that, you know, something that Marvel is aiming for moving forward? Because it was definitely apparent in the Avengers, but there are scenes in Thor that take that to another level.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that. You know, we think that humor is unbelievably important to our movies, not just Avengers, but the Iron Man films. That the more the audience is laughing and is sort of opening themselves up to having fun, you can then attack other emotions as well. And there are dark elements in this movie, and there are tragic elements in this movie, as there are in all the movies. But to get that balance, you need both things. And I love that people are coming out of the dark world, commenting on how fun it was and how funny it was.
It was something we talked about at the start of the film. It just had to have humour, because there were darker themes in this that we're exploring that we hadn't in previous Marvel films, I think. And we said, okay, but we cannot lose the fun to it. And it's, you know, how are they going to mix, and are they going to mesh? And it did, thankfully. And I think it allows you to buy into the fantastical world that's in front of you if you're able to have a laugh and have a good time at the same time.
I expected it with Darcy, but I really relished it, especially in this one, because I get to react to so much cool stuff.
Well, I feel like Kat's character in the movie, and Kat herself, adds so much of the humor to the movie, and it is just, it's really funny, and they really ramped it up this time. I think it balances out a lot of there are more serious themes in this, and darker visuals, and a lot more action, so it kind of balances it out.
I think that's the fun of playing them, is that sort of, as Thor is maturing, the experience of maturity is a dark one. It's necessarily like confronting demons. In his case, confronting his father, and Loki too is you know, someone whose sort of descent into spiritual desolation is like almost right at rock bottom at this point. So he has to change, and the complexity of their relationship as brothers, as antagonists, is developed by this allegiance they have to form to fight a common enemy, and that, I think, is what yields some of the drama in the film, but also some of the comedy too.
I don't know how much of a fan you are of the Marvel Universe, but there's obviously, we're kicking off phase 2 now, and there's a lot more to come. Are you looking forward to anything? Is this something that you might want to be a part of again, perhaps in a different way?
Well, I'm always willing to work. I've not heard what phase 2 is. I enjoyed watching our film. I was surprised at the amount of humour and gratified by that. You know, I in the film, I'm denied any sense of humour. I occupy like the kind of dramatic, menacing aspect of it. But I thought it was funny, and I was glad of that.